Hello students, this is second lesson. Pareshampi Raksha Jeevitam. The heading of the lesson is Pareshampi Raksha Jeevitam. Means you protect others' life also. You protect others' life. This is one story of a Vikramaditya, King Vikramaditya. You know, Vikramaditya is the greatest king of among of our country. सिंहासन द्वात्रिंशिका नामक कथा संग्रहे द्वात्रिंशत् कथाः सन्ति. In a book called Simhasana Dvatrimshika, in that book there are 32 stories. अस्य ग्रन्थस्य कर्ता वररुचिः नाम कविः इति श्रूयते. The author of the book is Vararuchi. परेषामपि रक्षजीवितम् इति शिरोनामाङ्किते अस्मिन् पाठ्यभागे विक्रमादित्यस्य परदुःखस्पन्दनगुणः हृदयङ्गमरीत्या निरूपितो वर्तते. The summary of the lesson is how Vikramaditya helps others. What type of mentality he is having, that is explained in this lesson. एषा कथा परोपकाराय शरीरलाभः इति नीतिं बोधयति. The moral of the story is परोपकाराय शरीरलाभः. Why we got this body? To enjoy or why should we have this body? Because we must help others. That is the reason of the body is given by God to us. Then again, why this body is given to us? Because कस्यापि जन्तोः हिंसा न कार्या इति सन्देशः अत्र सुस्पष्टः वर्तते. We should not beat or we should not kill any others. That is not our motto of our life. We must protect ourselves and others also. We must help others. For that sake, this body has been given by the God to us. We start with text. Gadya. Its text is called in Sanskrit is Gadya. Gadya Rupa lesson there is. अथ भोजे समाचंक्रम्यमाणे सिंहासने पुत्तलिका अन्या कथयति. After the death of Vikramaditya, Bhoja, you know Bhoja king, might be you heard. Bhoje samachankrammyamane simhasane. When Vikramaditya passed away, that time Bhoja king wants to sit on that chair. That time one doll will come nearby that chair and it tells a story about Vikramaditya to this Bhoja. Whenever that Bhoja king wants to sit on that chair, that time one doll will come and it tells the story of Vikramaditya. Then that doll asks him, if this type of qualities you are having, then you go and sit on that chair. Like this, that doll tells to Bhoja. That story have been given in this lesson. Once that one doll tells a story to this Bhoja. See, listen, Bhoja, King Bhoja, listen. Vikrame Rajyam Shasati Bhumandale. When Vikrama was ruling on this earth, that time, Pishunaha, Taskaraha, Papakarma Niratascha Nasit. There are no thieves. There are no bad mental persons, means gundas. Nothing. Because he rules, the Vikramaditya rules quite good. Because of that reason only, all people loves that person. Anyacha. One more thing I'll tell you, King Bhoja. Anyacha. Yasya Rajnyaha Sada Rajyabhara Chinta Jana Balavad Vairi Vijaya Chinta Cha Asti Saha Ratro Nidram Vinati Gachati. One more reason why that Vikramaditya was very honest and very good person, because that king, he don't want to beat any other kings. Yasya Rajna, to whom, to a king, every time, nowadays, see, the other countries, they want to occupy our state, our India. For that sake, we are struggling too much. Likewise, that time, Vikramaditya, when he was ruling, he don't want to establish or occupy other states. He wants to give a good quality administration to the state. Which king is having that type of mentality, he doesn't have a good sleep also at night. There is one saying in Sanskrit, Uktancha, Chintaturanam na sukham na nidra iti. See, if you are thinking every time, then you doesn't have any good sleep or happiness for your life. So, you should not exceed your limits. There are some limit to every person. So, we should not cross that limits. When we crossed it, then we doesn't have happiness in our life and doesn't have a good sleep also at night. This person is not like that, Vikramaditya. I am Vikramaditya Raja, Tathavido Anubhavati. This Vikramaditya king is not like that. Sarvan Arthibhubujaha Swapada Padmashritan Vidhaya Ajna Pradhanena Rajam Karoti. Because every ministers of the state in his country, they will follow the rules which have been given by the Vikramaditya. They will follow because they are happy with those rules. Because of that reason, Vikramaditya king also doesn't have any problems in his life. With this effect, with this good quality, Raja King Vikramaditya is administering the country. Once, this Vikramaditya want to cross-check his administration. So what he did? Ekadasaha Rajyabharam Mantrishu Nidhaya Swayam Yogi Veshena Deshantaram Nirgataha. Once the king Vikramaditya wants to look at all the state, he wants to roam. He doesn't have faith on other ministers. He is controlling the state with his own mind. He will believe others, but not too much. The third lesson will come to you. Why should we believe? Whom should we believe? That time I will tell. Okay. एकदा सः राज्यभारं मन्त्रिषु निधाय स्वयं योगिवेशेण देशान्तरं निर्गतः. You underline the word yogiveshana because it is one very important one-line answer. When the exercise will come, that time I will explain you how to write. Just mark or underline that yogiveshana. Okay. एकदा सः राज्यभारं मन्त्रिषु निधाय स्वयं योगिवेशेन देशान्तरं निर्गतः. Once he gave authority to his ministers to control his country, and self he get ready with other dress code, not with the king's dress code. By the sannyasi dress code, he wants to roam everywhere of the country. With that sannyasi vesha, yogi vesha, he went outside the kingdom. Yatra atmanah chittasya sukham bhavati tatra katichit dinani tishtati. Wherever he feels happy, he will live some days in that city or town or village. Yatra ascharyam pashyati tatrapi kalam naiti. Wherever he saw wonder things, there also he will live, and he will see the situation, observe the situation of that place. Evam paryatan ekasmin dine yavat saha maharanya madhyam pravishat. Likewise, like this, when he entered a big forest one day, by roaming, tavat surya astam gatah. That time sunset was happened. Ataha raja vrikshamoolamekam ratrau sthitah. You underlined the word vrikshamoolamekam because it is also one line answer, very important answer. You practice it, how to write vrikshamoolamekam. Okay. Ataha raja vrikshamoolamekam ratrau sthitah. In that forest, he sat below of a tree, a big tree, to pass the time. Tatsya vrikshasya upari vruddhaha chiranjeevi nama kaschit pakshirajaha asit. You remember this Chiranjeevi nama Pakshirajaha. Chiranjeevi is also one question. It may also come for your final exam. Tasya vrikshasya upari vruddhaha chiranjeevi nama kaschit pakshirajaha asit. On the top of that tree, one old aged pigeon is living. That pigeon's name is Chiranjeevi. Tasya putraha pautrascha deshantaram gatva sodaram purayitva sayankale pratyekam ekaikam phalam adaya vruddhaya tasmai chiranjeevine pratidinam prayachanti sma. Sons, grandsons, great-grandsons, they all will roam in the morning, in the day, and they will get food. They will fill up their stomach with the food, and they will get some food to this old-aged pigeon also. This is the routine of those all pigeons. ततः रात्रौ चिरञ्जीवी सुखेन उपविष्टः तान् पक्षिणः अनुपृच्छत्. One day, that day, when king was sitting below the tree, that day, that Chiranjeevi asked his sons, great grandsons, asked him, Raja api vrukshmule sthitah tadvachah shrunoti. King also is listening, hearing the words of those pigeons, because Raja knows the voice of the pigeons, how they talk. He will come to know the meaning of those talking. That Chiranjeevi asked all other pigeons, Bho putraha, युष्माभिः नानादेशान् पर्यटद्भिः किं विचित्रं दृष्टम्. अरे sons, you are roaming everywhere, and any wonder thing have you seen? तत्र एकेन पक्षिणा भणितं. That time one pigeon told, small pigeon, मया किमपि न आश्चर्यं न दृष्टम्. I have not seen any big wonder things. परमद्य मम चेतसि महद् दुःखं भवति. But I feel very sad today. चिरञ्जीविना उक्तं, तत् कथय किं निमित्तं दुःखस्य? Then tell us, what is the reason for that sadness? तेन उक्तं, केवलं कथनेन किं भवति? अरे, if I told the reason of that sadness, what will happen? Who will help that? Who will solve that problem? Vruddhena uktam. That time that Chiranjeevi, old-aged person, that pigeon, he told, Bho putra, listen, son, yaha dukhi saha surdi dukkham nivedya sukhi bhavati. Underline this line also because it is one important RC, reference to context. Yaha dukhi, a sad person, he must tell his reason of the sadness to his friends. Then only he will become happy. See, this heart attacks and that all something happens to some people. Most of the people, they will not tell their sadness to others. In front of others, they feel, oh, I am very good, very good. मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. But if they tells the sadness, reason of that sadness in front of others, then he will become happy. Mentally he will become happy. That is the important this time. In that situation. See, yo dukhi saha suhradi dukkham nivedya sukhi bhavati. Whoever the person is very sad, he feeling very sad, he must tell his sadness in front of his friend. Then only he will become very free, very happy. That is the main reason. Okay. Rest of the things we'll do in next class. Okay, thank you.